Carter was back over halfway. As you say, Andy, he knew from the moment it left the boot. Phipps is on for Genia. And that's an important score. Gives New Zealand a little bit of breathing space. Of course, try and conversion. Create extra time. Australia been there before in World Cup finals. Been on the end of drop goals before in World Cup finals. England's Wilkinson. There's New Zealand's Carter. In comes Bill. Has knocked on. And New Zealand have just grabbed the match back a bit here.
Yeah, you can see the halfbacks for New Zealand. Every little win now. They realise the pressure's on. Smith clapping away there. Carter's chip. And Regather putting pressure on Curtly Beale, who did brilliantly well to cover across. Smith taking his time. And there it is. Carter's hit. Brave tackle. Spills possession. These little battles now. This crucial time in the game. New Zealand really are starting to roll up their sleeves and win those battles.
Number 6,
back on
New Zealand, please. 6 and 9 subs, please, boys. 6 and 9.
And New Zealand bringing on Victor Vito. And Tuira Kurbalo at scrum half. We couldn't ask for a better half-back partner in Dan Carter, who's got his final. He's got his moments as well.
Poignant that it's a drop goal that just gives them a slight breathing space. Of course, that does mean with an Australian converted try, it could be more action.
Okay, time on, lads.
Fair play, Australia getting back into this game. It's New Zealand that now top the tackles missed. This is a big stat at half-time against Australia.
Hold it there, just hold.
Scrum on the move.
None of you can blame
New Zealand, this bit of, slowing down a little bit. It's taken away. They've kind of wrestled back that momentum from Australia. Australia need the pace, the tempo to stay high. Australia just get it back to Carter, keep it simple, play it down on Australia's half. That'll do for them.
It's almost though, Mars. The script is written for Australia now. They have to go for it. There's no squeeze pressure. Let's get 3 points. They have to go for everything now. 8 minutes remaining. They have to go for that draw.
All the replacements used apart from Sen Kane. New Zealand back row stays together. McCall stays out there.
Strong, please.
Of course he will.
As clearly says, this is not what Australia won. Scoreboard ticking along. Secondary scrum. They need play to get on.
Vital seconds these.
Set.
That could be a vital penalty.
Goal, all to your knees. All to your knees.
The referee Nigel Owen saying goal, all to your knees. We'll have to see it again, but could be a crucial penalty to give away. See the pressure from Slipper, from Holmes. Yeah, I think it's on the far side.
Forget it's a minute now, okay? So don't take too long.
And it's on the edge for Carter. One of these rejected in the first half, very similar distance. He looked straight at McCall. McCall looked back. There was a little nod between the two. This, the drop goal. He knew straight away.
He took his time in making this decision with McCall. He knows it's right on his limit, this kick. But it is the right decision.
Engraver. Still not quite certain what name goes on that trophy, but this might help an awful lot. This to take New Zealand beyond that try and conversion mark. Dan Carter knows he's right on the edge here. This would be the moment if this goes over. Carter for New Zealand. Oh, it's going to be close. It's there. Carter has done it. Is that a kick to win the World Cup? To beat the neighbour, the great rival, all in one glorious go. Is that the moment to be treasured forever for Carter and New Zealand?
Unbelievable. Right on his limit, but how wrong was I? He sailed through. He knew it was over, just like the drop goal.
What a kick again. 2 from the boot of the man that missed the final cruelly 4 years ago. And with 5 minutes left on the clock, is there now too much for Australia to do? That brave recovery from 21-3 to 21-17. But Carter just might have had the final say.
News.
And the New Zealand fans clearly audible there. They are just starting to get ready for the perfect finale to Carter's career, to McCaw's career. Conrad Smith, Maranonu, Kevin Mialamu, so many great players. But Australia, did they have one final say? Folau, Adam Ashley Cooper, 4 minutes left. McCalman, Phipps, Kurandrani. When he went over, anything seemed possible again. Not so now, maybe. Phipps, Folau. And who's there? Carter. Mum to McCalman. Foley. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell puts the foot down. Ball comes loose. That is New Zealand's. Maybe not just the ball, maybe the cup as well.
Vantage knock on, stay back.
And no need to rush this until they get the call from the referee. And Kerbalo knows that.
Vantage over.
And it was a great tackle from Sonny Bill Williams coming across.
Away goes Foley. Here's Folau again. And Nonu there to make yet another tackle to go alongside his incredible finish. Beale. Phipps. And Simmons.
Stay there.
Foley. Folau. Kurandrani. Guess who's there? Carter and McCaw. It was Slipper. It's now just over 2 minutes.
World champion defence. They're not.
Need 2 scores. Mitchell given away. Ben Smith. Barrett is chasing. He's got Pocock for speed. This is Bowden Barrett. Control this. And the cup is his. It's New Zealand. And it's history. Confirmed. Back-to-back World Cups.
World-class defence. Australia throwing everything at them. Not even the fantastic Drew Mitchell can break that defence. And then, who is it that's tracking back? It's Pocock, but even he can't stop Bowden Barrett going over for what is deserved the winning try and retaining Rugby World Cup.
The calmness of the finish, reflecting the state of mind of the team. Coming into the match, the way they played it, the way they saw off the Australian recovery.
Coming into the match, Miles, but the way they started this game, they set the tone early on. Brilliant physicality, energy, enthusiasm, body language, outstanding execution and tempo throughout. Credit to Australia, they came back in the second half, they reacted, but that pressure is told again. And Australia, you said it, Andy, they've had to throw caution to the wind, move the ball around a bit.
And Dan Carter with that conversion, 2 more points, and he is man of the match. The man who stayed playing for this. Sonny Bill Williams still looking to play. The All Blacks still the kings of world rugby. Is this the greatest ever era, even for New Zealand? Well, it feels like it right now.